I'll tell you what, internet's great when it works, but that was stressful. Alright everyone, my name's Tracy Bish. I'm an Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. Welcome to my YouTube live for Thursday 5 PM. I go live every Thursday at 5, so welcome everyone. As you pop on, please pop on and say hello when you jump on. As you pop on, please pop on and say hello when you jump on. And I'll get rid of my sound, because that's one thing that I didn't do because I was mucking around with everything. So I'm really sorry that I'm a little bit late. My mobile data on my phone did not want to allow me to go into my live section. So thank you for everyone who has stayed around and joined in. Hi Ingrid. Hi Priscilla, how are you? Hopefully everyone's had a really great week. I'm super excited for tonight. I've got two wonderful quick projects for you. Well, let's hopefully they're quick. They're last minute Christmas projects. So I know a lot of people are sick and tired of doing Christmas. It's my favourite time of the year. I love doing little Christmas gifts and ideas, and I really love this time of year. So I'm going to go right to the very end of, right up till Christmas as we get crafting, and hopefully you'll enjoy the little things that I have coming along. I am only doing a couple more lives. I think next week's my last lives. And then I'm having a couple of weeks break, just to have a little bit of time with friends and family and just relax a little bit. I've been doing my videos for quite a few years, and I've had a couple of little weekend breaks or that in between, but I've never taken too much off. So I'm looking forward to a bit of a holiday and relaxing at home and just chilling. I'll still be in my craft room because, let's face it, I can't go a couple of weeks without crafting. But anyway, so I'm just going to make sure that I haven't missed anyone. Hi Cheryl. And Cheryl, welcome. I'm so glad that yous have all made it. And yeah, like I said, I'm excited for today's projects. So really great. Now also, I have some cards to show you from my wonderful team. I got some Christmas cards today, and oh my goodness, they are amazing. So I'm going to show you them as well. And what else do we have going on? I have a new simple sweet stampers tutorial to get you ready for those last minute Christmas rush. Fortunately, it is the Whimsy and Wonder paper, which I believe has sold out everywhere. And of course, because it's beautiful paper. But if you already have some, because I know I purchased a few packs of it, these projects you will love as well. Hi Diana, hi from Queensland, welcome. Nice to have you. And hi Rachel, it's really nice that you're here as well. So after my live here tonight, I'll just quickly say my team, the Inky Stampers, are having our last team meeting for 2021. That sounds weird when I say it. 2021, let's say it that way because that doesn't sound quite so weird. And we're having a little mini Christmas party, so yeah, super excited for everything tonight. Really looking forward to everything. All right, so we have a few people on. If you haven't said hello already, please do. Now, not only by saying hello and by chatting along as you come on, you'll go in the draw for whatever we create tonight. So, and it's a little treat that I'll be sending out that'll be in the draw for next week. But I do have everyone's name in the draw for last week's video that'll do the drawing at the end of the night as well. So it's a win-win. You don't have to be live to put your name in the draw. You can leave a comment after the live, which is always great as well. All right, let me show you the cards that I've received this week. Now I have actually got a few more this week in the mail, and they're actually for my birthday, so I've held off them until my birthday next week. My birthday's on Monday, and super excited for that. So I'll open them then and I'll show you them next week. I thought I'll hold off for those ones until after my birthday because I'm not allowed to open them before. All right, so let's pop the camera down and we'll get started. Give me a second. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad tonight. I did get one of my old ring lights out. Let's see if that's flickering too much. Let me know if that flickering annoys you. Otherwise, it gets a little dark in here. I can turn that one off or leave it on. I think that's not too bad. What do you think? Anyway, let's get moving because I'm so excited to show you the cards that we have this week. And where did I put them? Okay, I did move them. I've got them now. Alrighty, so here's the first one. This is from Rachel, and she's done an amazing job with this one. These are my favourite embossing folders in the whole mini catalogue. It's the wintry embossing folders. Pack of 2, they're small ones. I believe they're retiring, which is really sad, but it's gorgeous. And then she's used that beautiful Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper for the rest of it. It's a super cute card. Lots of sparkle and shine. I love that silver and pink together. She's stamped inside as well, so that's beautiful. And she even stamped the card, so the envelope. Isn't that cute? Love it. The next one is from Jeanette. This one is so cute. Look at all the sparkle from that bedazzling paper that was in, it was a celebration paper, last celebration. So the new celebration is coming up in January, and there's no sparkling paper in that, but there's plenty of DSP that is absolutely beautiful. So this is gorgeous. Once again, she's used the Whimsy and Wonder DSP, so we all have it, I think, and it's nice to see it getting used. It's a really beautiful card, and she's popped a strip on the inside as well. Lovely. The next card I have is from Marg. Isn't this gorgeous? These little cute mice, and I do have this stamp set. I'm not exactly sure what it is anymore, but look at the colouring she's done. It's really, really cute. So stamped inside as well. And she's also sent me a calendar. So it's a calendar that opens up with post-it notes. So how great is that for the desk? Super cute. Thank you so much. This was such a great gift. I really appreciate it. So thank you everyone for those beautiful cards. I have one more. And this one is from Marion. It is, and she only brought it over today. So let me show you. This is amazing. So I'm going to turn it on its side so you can see down it. Isn't that amazing? So it's really hard. There is a snowflake, a bell. Hang on, let me take the top off. A snowflake, a bell. Can you see that? There are deer and a church in the background. And then again, that bedazzling paper right at the very back with trees. So you can see it from this way. That's the trees. Super cute. Hi, Wendy. How are you? So isn't this adorable? Marion makes me a special card every single year. And yeah, they're always amazing. So this one will go up and on show. So super cute. So thank you everyone for those beautiful cards. It's absolutely gorgeous. Lots of work went into that one. Yeah. Ingrid got some as well. Fantastic. Nice. All right, so that was my rack cards. I've got more to show you next week that are all my birthday cards, and if I get any Christmas ones, I'll show you those as well. All right, so I did quickly let you know about the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle that went up on my blog today. You can purchase it for $9.99 US. There are 12 projects in there. These are wonderful tutorials and full of all the instructions, all the measurements, lots and lots of beautiful projects in there. I'm not going to show you too much, but it's using the Whimsy and Wonder paper. And I'll show you my card because I can show you my card. Isn't this gorgeous? So everyone's been using this beautiful paper. And we open it up and it's a pop-up present. Isn't that cute? So the theme obviously was the Whimsy and Wonder DSP, or the suite. And yeah, I've used the gorgeous paper. So that tutorial is in this bundle if you're interested in this one. Oh, everyone's loving the cards. Yeah, fantastic. All right, so this month we have a few specials. So there's not much going on because Christmas is right around the corner. We've got a few specials going on. Anyone who shops with me through the month of December using this code, I have my normal customer appreciation card. So this month is this one here. So this is what we created last week, which is super cute. Once again, this is using that embossing folder that Rachel used on her card, and she used Blushing Bride as well, I think. So cute that we've used the same. Everyone will receive one of those, and you'll also receive the bundle tutorial for the month. Hi Rose, how are you? And this is packed full of tutorials. You'll get all the supplies, all the measurements, and the instructions with full color photos. And oh, that doesn't need to be there anymore. And these will come as a PDF tutorial bundle through your email. So there's tons of great ideas. The great thing is with these, even though a lot of these are Christmas, you can change them out to have different stamp sets or anything like that. So you can use these just as ideas for sketches, you know, the color schemes, anything like that. It really is packed full of wonderful ideas. And yeah, look at that one. That's a lantern. That's amazing. So that is full there. I showed you this one last week. This is my card. Very, very simple using that. Let me have a look. Tidings of Christmas DSP. I'm so bad with names. And I did show you last week. I put it on the wrong way. That's okay. It's still a nice card, isn't it? So there we go. Oh, hi Marion, how are you? Hi Pam. That's okay. Doesn't matter if you're a little late. I'm just showing you just what the specials are for this month. And I also have just for between the 1st and the 12th, anyone who orders between the 1st and the 12th, which is coming up really soon, anyone who purchases and spends $50 in product will receive this online class. If you spend over $100 in product, I'll also send you the kits that go with it. So let me show you the cards that we're creating for it. This is using, you'll get a quarter pack of that Penguin Playmates DSP. It is gorgeous. I stored a whole heap of it last celebrations, and I've got heaps of it there. But these are gorgeous cards. Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. Yeah, it's really windy here too, so I know my dogs are out the back by themselves and they're not happy either. It's bad weather with the wind. So then we have this one here. And with the kits, you'll get the snowflakes and the DSP, all the embossed pieces, the embellishments, everything like that is included. So quick, easy, beautiful cards that you can use. I've used the Biggest Wish stamp set for them, but you could change it to any sentiment stamp set that you would like. It doesn't have to be that Biggest Wish stamp set, but it really does go well with it. And I suppose a lot of people will probably already have this stamp set because it's a great one. So there is 5 cards in that kit. So for a $100 order between now and the 12th, which I believe is Monday, if you spend $100 in product, you'll get the online class, the card kits, as well as the handmade card and bundle tutorial. So, and really nice little extra gift. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Have a nice night, and thanks so much for catching up with us. It's lovely to have you here. Alrighty. So Sunday's challenge. Did everyone catch up with the Sunday challenge? So this whole week's challenge was gifts, and I created this gorgeous little gift box using the Sweets and Treats stamp set. This is retiring. That stamp set is retiring. I really, really like it. So if you don't have it, grab it, because it has toffee apples, it has plum puddings, it has apple pie. It has some really great stamps in that set, as well as some great sentiments as well. And yeah, I just think it's amazing. So that's what I used to make this little box. I'm going to open it up really quickly. And inside is well, it's from 𝐼𝐰𝐰. It's a little Christmas cake, individual Christmas cake. So cute idea. And who wouldn't like that? You could give that to someone at the bank, like your bank teller, your post office worker, anyone who you visit regularly, and they look after you all year. This would make a great little gift, a teacher gift as well. Very inexpensive. I've used the Sweet Stockings DSP with the Sweets and Treats stamp set. So super cute. So there is a video with that available now here on YouTube, so go and check that out. All the measurements and supplies are on the description as well, and I do have a blog post for that one as well. Alrighty, that's all I had to quickly go through with you. Let me show you what we're creating tonight, and one I actually haven't even created yet because yeah, we're flying by the seat of our pants tonight. So this is our first one that we're going to create. It's just a little tiny gift. Also another one that you could give to your bank teller, your, I don't know, wherever you go, your teacher, anything like that that you're giving out a little gift. These are the Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolates. It's like furry friends, but they bring them out in a Christmas range. So this one here, super cute. And the second thing that we're going to create is I did pick up one of these Cadbury stockings. We're going to make a topper for this. So we've taken just a very cheap and quick gift, being our little stocking here, and we're going to make it our own. So I thought that would be fun to do tonight. So we're going to start off with this one. I have let me find it. What I thought we would use for something a little bit different. So this one's the snowman. We're actually going to do the reindeer one tonight. So I've got crumb cake cardstock. I've got just a scrap piece of real red cardstock to go with Rudolph's nose. And then I've got some wonderful snowflakes that we're going to use to embellish with. And I've brought in, instead of using that basic white crinkled ribbon, I thought we'd bring in the nice gold one. So this is in the mini catalogue. It is the gold shimmer ribbon, and this is also going over and carrying over. So that's great. If you have this is sticking around. Just fantastic. Alrighty, so I'm going to bring in my trimmer. I haven't cut anything down yet, so we're going to do that first off. I want to cut down at 3 inches, so it's going to be 3 inches by 6 3/8. Actually, I'm going to go this way. 3 inches by 6 3/8. That way I'm not going to waste anything. Okay. And then to do our scoring, on the 6-inch side, we're going to score at 1 inch. Now, I don't have these measurements in the description yet, but I will pop them in the description later on after my team meeting. So if you're after this, just check back later on. Okay, so we have 1 inch and then 1 1/4. And then turning it to the 3-inch side, we're going to score at 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And both sides. Great. Now we are going to cut off a fair bit on this longer side. So here we have our 2 small score lines. I'm going to bring some scissors in. And what we want to do is we want to take down, let me just make sure I get this right. So we're going to take off these 2 score lines on here. We just need the score lines for down the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that's right. And I'm using my big handled scissors here because I don't cut very well in a straight line. I could use my trimmer. That would probably be the smart way of doing it. But this one will work as well. And this one. Okay, so I'm just going to fold on all those other score lines there. Bring my bone folder in. So I'm not sure, can you get these over in the US? I know you're getting more and more Cadbury products over in America now. So I'm not sure whether these will be available, but I'm sure you have something equivalent that you could pop in. Alright. And that's just going to create that little hold for us. So I'm going to add some tear and tape to both of these smallest tabs on the end. So really quickly, the tear and tape's actually a little bit bigger than those tabs, but all we're going to do is just fold it back over itself. Tear and tape's really good like that. You could also use the liquid adhesive. I would end up with a lot more all on my hands, so we're going to do it this way. So is everyone finished with all their Christmas crafting, or are you still going? Have you wrapped all your presents, or are you still purchasing? So I'm just going to line these ones up, and I want to just poke my bone folder in and push down to make sure it's got a nice hold. See how easy that is? So let's do the other side. Now you could also, if you've got a little bit more time, stamp the edges, make it a little bit more fancy. I went with quick and easy tonight. I thought I'd just give you a few ideas of quick projects that anyone would love to get anyway. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that that's nice and strongly held down there. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to use the Delightful Tag Topper punch just for that top piece. So push that through, line up the middle, easy. Pretty easy so far, isn't it? I think so. Now for our little embellishment here, what we're going to do is I'm going to use a scrap of crumb cake as well as the scrap of Real Red, and I actually just grabbed my circle punches out. You might not have these. I have the 3/4 inch and the 1 inch. These are retired, but I have all my punches here, and I really find punches so much easier to do quick projects with. But you could use your layering circle dies as well. That would work. So I'm just going to use the 3/4 inch with crumb cake. I'm going to bring the 1 inch for the Real Red. And then for the sentiment, I've used For You. And I grabbed that from the Sweet Little Stockings stamp set. So this one here. Let me see. There it is. And we're just going to use Real Red ink for that one. I probably should have stamped that first and then punched it out. We'll see how we go. We might have to still do that. So I got brand new blocks, inks for all my old ink pads that I've had. And it's taken me a few nights of sitting watching TV. Oops, okay, so that didn't stamp very well. Let's bring in that scrap again. So I've been sitting watching Lock and Key season 2 on Netflix with the family, and I've been putting all my stickers on the sides. So that's taken me 2 nights to do, but so excited that that's done now. And now I just need to, oh no, it's a 3/4 inch that I need. I've actually ordered during the free shipping time some new storage racks for my inks. So super exciting. So I'll show you those once I have them all set up and done. Okay, so I'm going to just use some liquid adhesive to pop these 2 together. Rachel says she's only managed episode 1 of this season so far. I tell you what, when it first came out, we started watching it with the family and I wasn't real keen. It's not my sort of show, but it does get really good as you go. So keep with it, Rachel. Honestly, it's very clever how they come up with some things. So we've just glued them 2 together. I'm going to grab out one of our snowflakes. These are great. They've got a real shiny start to them, and instead of just giving you the snowflakes, which they've done in previous years, Stampin' Up have usually just give you the snowflakes. What's really great is you've got a whole heap of leftovers that you can die cut and punch out with this gorgeous, like it's almost like a pearlized sheet, so super cute. And they're also part of the free class this month. All right, so I'm going to pop a dimensional on in between. I think 1 should be enough. I know you guys are pretty amazed that I've only popped 1 on, aren't you? Okay. So cute. And I think I just might use some liquid adhesive to pop that down. Okay. Now these fit in really quite easily. Just going to pop that down. One thing I did do with my sample here is I grabbed a glue dot and just stuck a glue dot on the back of the chocolate, and this helped it stay in place. There we go. And then we're going to stick some of that gold ribbon. And I thought the gold with the crumb cake would look really good. I could have changed it out and used cherry cobbler for our sentiment here, and then used the gold cherry cobbler ribbon. That would look really good as well. But I really do think Rudolph's nose is more real red than cherry cobbler. Okay. Has anyone got any plans for the weekend? So we've got a nice little treat there now. And there comes a few different ones. There's Santa, so you could change your sentiments. I just thought that the For You was really great. It could be given to anyone then. But you could make a bigger one and have Merry Christmas. If you don't have the snowflakes, you could die cut your own, or you could use anything to embellish it, so to make it easy for yourself. So that's our first project. Super quick, super easy. So I'm going to just move these over. Let me bring in, and I don't know whether you guys can hear, my dog is on the other end of the doorway there, and she's making a racket. So she gets really scared in the wind as well, just like yours does, Pam. And because no one else is here, I'm here by myself, I have to actually lock them out just while I do my live, because otherwise they sit here and cry and carry on. Okay, so I've just snipped those off. I don't think we need that. And we're left with something like that. I did quickly measure it, and I have got a piece of basic white thick cardstock. So I've got a slight idea of what I want to do, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. So I thought 6 by 6 would work really well. And we're going to score it in half. So it's going to be a traditional tag topper, or topper of a treat. But I also thought what I was going to do to embellish it. And I grabbed out, so I have this paper here. This is the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. It's one that I haven't used too much at all, if at all. I've got a couple of pieces that I've used really, but I really liked this snowflake design. And I was thinking I really wanted to also use my penguin stamp set. I feel like I haven't used this one in a ton either, so I wanted to bring this out. So I thought what we might do is we might use this gorgeous paper to go over the top of the basic white. So I'm just going to grab, so the basic white measures 6 by 6. I'm going to cut this one down just a little bit less than the 6 by 6. So let's do 5 7/8. So it's 1/8 of an inch smaller. By 5 7/8. And I love the sparkle in this. This will go really well with the penguin place, I think. So I'm going to add these two together just with some liquid adhesive. This is part of like the cabin set. I need a new blade. That's terrible. I have ordered some. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue around. Should be a nice little border. And then I'm just going to pop this back through at the 3-inch mark, which is the halfway. Sorry, I'm not really in camera that very well there. And I'm just going to score in half. So does anyone give these little stockings away as treats or anything like that? Or do you give them to your kids? And would you consider tricking it up a little bit? One thing I didn't get was my big stapler. Oh well, that'll be fun. So that looks really cool so far, doesn't it? Let's bring in my punch, and I did grab, just out of my file, I've got pumpkin pie, basic black, and the basic white thick. I think we might just do some punching rather than stamping. It is a good stocking filler, absolutely. So I'm going to just cut, or punch out one of those. And I think we might actually make 2 penguins. I think that'd be too big of an area with just 1 penguin, so we might punch out 2. Let me get a little bit of basic black, and this is great to use your scraps. We all know we all have lots of scraps. Diana gives them to her grandchildren. Do you ever trick them up, Diana? Or do you just give them like that? I think the kids would love to create these too. Do it as a fun activity. Hi Carolyn, you're just home. You like the look of the chocolate. Or at least it's Cadbury. That's the only chocolate that I really like. And I'm not big on chocolate. I would much rather lollies. My husband's a chocoholic though. So I think this one's going to be for him. So I've punched out four little feet in pumpkin pie. I'm just going to get rid of my scraps. Okay. Going to put these together. We are going to have to stamp his little eyes and nose. But I thought doing it this way would just make it a little bit easier. And a lot less stamping, which makes it fun. Oh, you haven't done it before, but you love my idea. Fantastic. Well, I think the kids would love to do it. Have fun to decorate their own treat. A little bit too much glue on that one. Good one. Once that dries a little bit, I will use my glue eraser to get rid of that. All right, so before we stick his feet on, I'm just going to grab out his little beak or nose and his eyes. I believe this set's carrying over as well. Anyone watching, if you know for sure, let me know, because I love this one. I love all my little critters. They're always fun. I'll use this big one. Okay, so we need our memento for his eyes. Actually, let's get my pumpkin pie. I'll do his nose first, or beak. Okay, so we've got pumpkin pie ink, and we're using right up okay. I was going to put it right up, but I won't. And his eyes. Pretty sure it's supposed to be up just a little bit higher, but these are special penguins. Alright, so we have two little penguins. I'm going to pop his little feet down, and I'm going to use my Take My Pick tool just to hold on to my little feet and pop them down in place. Do you guys have the Take My Pick tool? It makes super light work of embellishments and gluing. Now, the sentiments in here, they're actually quite small sentiments, but there is a season's greetings, and I think that's the one I'm going to use on this one. See how easy that was? So easy. Alrighty. So we have our tag topper. We have our little penguins. Let's bring in, I think we'll use the basic white. I'm going to grab the Season's Greetings. And because we've used the pumpkin pie, I think we might stamp in pumpkin pie. Not your traditional Christmas colour, but hey, you know. I don't do a lot of traditions, but I do like traditional colours. All right. So stamp him down. Cute. All right, so the question is, do we do some sort of antler, little hat, a scarf, What do you think? Should we do any of those just to trick it up a little bit more? So I'm just going to actually cut around and do a little square. I think you could leave it plain, or you could really trick this up depending on what you're using. So that's cute. So you could do a holly leaf. You could do so many different things. I think we might just, I don't know. Should we leave it plain? Should we get some, got a ton of these. I could maybe stick one of these down on it as well. So I'm just going to grab one out. Oh, wow. Okay. I think we have to put a snow. One of these snowflakes on behind each one. Carolyn said Santa hat. And she loves the Take My Pick tool. Yeah, it's a great tool to have. Okay, Caroline, if we're doing Santa hats, are we going to do a orange Santa hat then? I think if we go and add extra colours, it's going to be too much. So let me grab out the Santa hat. Well, it's not really a Santa hat, it's more of a beanie. So I'm just wondering, should we do a beanie for one and a reindeer antlers for the other? Decisions. Let's do one of both and then we'll see what they look like. Antlers and beanie. And I think the antlers we might do in black. Or should we do in brown? All my really tiny blocks are right on the bottom of my container. Diana says, yes, do the antlers. All right. Let me grab, I think we might do soft suede for the antlers. See what they look like. Yep. And pumpkin pie for the little beanie. And there is a trick. Oh, you didn't see that, sorry, there we go. There is a trick when you're doing these. So of course we have to fussy cut. You guys thought you were going to get away with it. Okay, so just going to leave a little bit of a border around. I'll be as quick as I can. I will admit, fussy cutting is not something that I'm really good at. But we get there. This can be a little fiddly, so you're going to have to be pretty careful as you're fussy cutting around that you don't cut one of the antlers off. Hi Jeanette, that's okay. It's nice that you've been able to jump on. So we're just making a tag topper for our little Christmas, what are they called? I've just had a mental blank. I'm focusing on my fussy cutting. I can't think of what these are called. My brain. All right, so I've stocking, beautiful. Thanks, Caroline. Lifesaver. So I've just left a little bit behind each one, and this helps us to be able to attach behind our critter, whatever we're using it for. Before I pop that down, this one has that little bit of glue. Now that it's dried, I'm just going to use my eraser just to get rid of that liquid adhesive. If you let that dry just a little bit, it'll come off perfectly. These are glue erasers. Stampin' Up no longer carries them, but you can get them at good craft stores, so highly recommend having one. If you're a bit of a heavy hand with your glue like I am a lot of the time, it gets rid of it, so it's really great. All right, and we're going to add a bit of glue to the back of the beanie. He's going to go on his head. Super cute. That is really cute. And we're going to do the same with the antlers. And then I'm feeling I have to run to the other room and grab my big stapler, because I'm not going to like trying to show you this without it being stapled down. All right, and there's our little antlers. So cute. All right, give me a second. I'll just go and grab that stapler really quickly. So these are big industrial ones that make it super easy. Love it. All right. Gonna attach our little penguins to our snowflakes. And I think I might pop a dimensional down on him and pop him up just a little bit. So there's so many different things you could do for these. And I don't think he needs to be popped up again, so I'm just going to glue straight down. He will just move a little bit just until that glue sets. What's really good about it is you've got plenty of wiggle room as well. And I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of our sentiment. Yeah, it is a great idea for the grandkids, absolutely. I would say get them over and get them to decorate their own little stocking. There we have it. All right, let me just quickly clean up a little bit. And I'll bring the other projects in as well. And then we'll do our drawing for last week's card. I do have craft stuff everywhere on my desk right now. Alrighty. So that's what we've created tonight. A cute little Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate treat holder. And you could stamp on the back to and from. I think, yeah, see the Sweet Little Stockings has a to and from. You could also do just a Christmas greeting as well. on the back there, and then a cute little tag topper. Great way to use up some of that DSP, because I'm sure we all have DSP in our stash from Christmas many years ago. So it might be a great idea to grab those out for the grandkids as well. All right, so anyone who leaves a comment on tonight's video, whether you're watching the replay or live, will go in the draw to win one of these next week. But let me bring in the card that we created last week, which was this one here. Oh, upside down, Miss Jane. There we go. And I have all our entries from last week in here. So let's find a winner for that one. Caroline says it would be cute to hang off the tree and let the kids find their own. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Diana. No problem. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. All right. Jeanette, well done, Jeanette. Okay, I can send that in the mail to you tomorrow. So that's fantastic. All right, so if you've enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like. YouTube loves when we have interaction like that. It does help. I'm going to bring the camera up really quickly. All right, thank you so much everyone who has popped on and joined in. I really hope that you've enjoyed those quick, easy gift ideas. I've got a few more coming out next week as well. So I know it's sort of last minute. So just use what you have in your stash. I think, you know, these are still available. I've seen these out. The Dairy Milk little chocolates, they're in the supermarket as well. So grab what you can, give them out as gifts. Let people know that you appreciate everything they do for you, and you know, it's always nice working in retail to get these little gifts as well. All right, so I'll be back here live at 8:30 on Sunday for Tracy's Sunday Challenge. So hopefully you'll come and join me for that. And yeah, I'll be back next Thursday as well for another Craft with Tracy. Thank you everyone for joining in. I really appreciate everyone popping in, and yeah, hopefully you'll come back really soon. I'm just gonna have a quick look and make sure that I haven't missed any comments before I run off. But everyone likes it. Beautiful. Now, if you haven't hit subscribe yet either, please do that, because yeah, I have some wonderful videos in my library there, so check them out. And if you like those little treat ideas, I love doing those. So I'm your person if you like those little ideas. All right, I don't think I have any questions that I can see. So yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll see you all really soon. Okay, bye-bye.